So, good morning dear students, welcome to Maths EAPCET Crash Course. So, today we will be starting with a new topic, that is permutation and combination. Okay, this is a topic which is important because not just for permutation and combination per se, we will be getting two questions, but it will be useful even in the chapter of probability. Okay, that is why this topic is important, because this forms the basis for probability as well. Now, if we talk about permutation combination, see here, if we talk about permutation and combination, permutation and combination, for AP students there will be 2 questions, and TA students also you will get 2 questions, but in one of the shifty last year they asked 4 questions. Okay, but still 2 questions on an average you can take 2 questions they will be asking from permutation and combination. Okay, in today's class mostly I will be discussing the concepts and examples. Okay, in the next class we will be doing what? Previous year questions of permutation and combination. In today's class various concepts mainly for permutation, and tomorrow's class combination along with the previous year questions we will be discussing. Okay, so when it comes to permutation and combination, how many questions are coming? 2 questions. Okay, so easy questions are there. Okay, but the thing is you have to understand the concept. You have to understand the concept, and most importantly whatever you have learned, what is that? You have learned the formulas, certain formulas when it comes to what? Permutation and combination. All those formulas, okay, are not that useful. You have to learn the logic, or you have to learn the concept, then you will understand the formula. Okay, wherever possible we will use the logic itself. Okay, only at some places I will ask you to what? I will ask you to remember the formula. Otherwise, in most of the places we will be using what? Our concept, not the formula. Okay, if you use the formula method, it will be difficult to apply the questions. Okay, apply the concepts and solve the questions. But without the formula method, you will be able to solve the questions easily. Okay, so this is one first important reminder I am telling you. So formulas, it's not that important, but certain formulas are there which you should remember, but not every formulas are important. When it comes to your board exams, you remembered so many formulas and you solved the questions. Here it is not like that. Clear? So let us get started. First of all, my question to all of you. First of all, my question to all of you is, what is the difference between permutation and combination? What is arranging? What is selection? Arranging. Combination is selecting. Okay, correct na? Or is it the other way around? Ritika, tell me, what is permutation? Arranging. Combination is what, Gayatri? Selection. Okay. Now, if I tell in simple words, if we talk about what is permutation and combination, so suppose you want to select a squad for Indian cricket team. Okay, be it women's team or men's team, it does not matter. Okay, out of our total population, you have to what? You have to select 15 members. 11 members will be playing, 15 members will be selected. For the team you need 15 members. Okay, this 15 members you have to select from total population who are involved in cricket. Okay, out of that you have to select. This selection we use what? Combination. We use what? Combination. Okay. Now, after selecting these 15 members, there will be various combination of what? We will be having what? We will be having batters, bowlers, wicket keepers, all these people. But we have to make what? Only 11 people play. Okay, out of this 15 people, okay, we have to make 11 people play, and if it is batting order, you have to make the order in such a way that top batters will come in the beginning, then middle order, then the bowlers and all these people. So, what you will do out of this 15, then again you will select what? 11. Again you will select 11 means here also it is combination. You are selecting again. First 15 you select from the total population. Out of this 15 you select 11. This 11 you will give the proper ordering. This proper ordering or arranging. For this you use what? Use what? Permutation. This arranging, for this you use what? Permutation. Understood? Now got clarity? This is called permutation. Okay. So for selecting something and then arranging. For selecting you will use combination. For arranging you will use what? Permutation. So this is the basic thing you must know. Clear? Now let us get started with our core concept that is there when it comes to your EAPCET examination. Now let us start with what is permutation. I have told you. Permutation is what? Arrangement that can be formed by taking some or all of finite set of things is called permutation. Order of the things is very important in case of permutation. While selecting, you select anyway. 15 members, you arrange them alphabetically or anyway you arrange them, that is doesn't matter while selecting. After selecting, while making them play, you have to arrange them correctly. Okay. In combination, you only select. It's not like you should select this person first. No, it's not like that. First you have to what? You have to select. But when it comes to arranging, the order is very important. Order is very important. Okay. Now, when it comes to permutation, okay, see here, when it comes to permutation, we will do mainly non-identical things. We will do what? Non-identical things. What is non-identical? I will tell you. When it comes to non-identical things, mainly we will be doing what? Without repetition. With repetition also questions comes, but it is less. With repetition questions are less, without repetition only questions are more. Without repetition questions are more. With repetition means it is actually easy questions. Okay, without repetition only questions are more. Okay, so you have to focus on what is that? Without repetition. You have to focus on what? What is that? Without repetition when it comes to permutation. So when we talk about permutation, there are three types of permutation. One is linear, another one is circular, another one is Garland permutation. So what is linear? Suppose I select three people from you. Okay, and I ask them to stand in a line, okay, or I ask them to sit in a row in a line. Okay, that is called as what? Linear. That is 1, 2, 3 A, B, C. If I make you people to stand in a line, that is what? That is what? Linear permutation. But here you have to understand, linear or line here does not mean it is a straight line. It is not a straight line. Linear means there is a starting point and there is an ending point. That is called linear. Suppose I ask you people to what? Sit in proper order at the edge seat of a bus. Edge seat of a bus. Suppose this is the bus. Okay, this is a bus. This is the edge seat. This is the edge seat. Okay, I will ask you to sit. So you will sit like this, means this is the starting person, this is the ending person. This is starting and this is ending. This still it is, this is what? This is also a line. Okay, line here does not mean straight line. Suppose I say here the starting person is there, you will go like this. Okay, and here the ending person is there. Okay, we took you people to temple or whatever, any religious place or any monument or wherever. We give proper order for you to move. Okay, one person will be at the front, another person will be at the end. But while walking, the road may not be straight. It will be curved or however it may be. Okay, but we'll give what? Proper arrangement. But this person will be the first starting person. This person will be the what? Ending person. Whatever. This order is very important, not the form. Okay, this is also linear arrangement. Linear does not mean line. Okay, linear does not mean it is straight line. Linear means like this. That is one after another, one after another. That is known as linear. Circular arrangement means you have to know. Circular arrangement, you don't know which is the starting and ending. You don't know which is the starting and ending. That is circular arrangement. Okay, circular arrangement means what? You don't know which is the starting and ending. That is you have to arrange them in a circle. Just like that. That is circular arrangement. Then Garland permutation. Garland permutation means it is a part of circular permutation. Actually we take it as what? Suppose you take it as a necklace, okay, garland or anything. Okay, so if you ask you to people to stand at the road of the what? Tangman, that is also called necklace road. So that is called necklace permutation, that is also called Garland permutation. We also on our concept we take it as what? Garland permutation as half of the circular permutation. As per the concept we take Garland permutation as what? Half of the circular permutation. Okay, permutation. So whenever Garland permutation is given question, so we take it as what? Circular permutation only we will take it. For that you divide by 2. For that you divide by 2, that's all. Okay, circular permutation if you learn, Garland permutation it's easy. Whatever answer you get, you have to divide by 2, that is Garland permutation. Clear? Now, Garland permutation, where they ask questions but very rarely, but mainly they ask linear and circular. Out of this, linear is highly important. Linear is highly important. Okay, linear is highly important. Clear? Now, now when we talk about permutation, there are two principles that is important. What are those two principles? Do you remember? Addition principle and multiplication principle. So, clear till here? First, what did I tell you? What is permutation and combination? I told. In permutation, we will be dealing mainly with non-identical things, and in that we will be dealing with repetition and without repetition, but mainly we will be focusing on without repetition. Whether it is without or with, there are three types only. Linear. Okay, linear doesn't mean it is straight line, it can be anything, but there should be starting and ending. Circular means there is no starting and ending, and half of circular is what? Garland permutation. Out of this, highest importance should be given for linear and circular. Why we are giving highest importance? More question is coming from there. Okay, so when you talk about permutation, two principles are important: addition principle and multiplication principle. Okay, so what is this addition principle? They have given if an operation can be performed in m different ways or another operation can be performed in n different ways, either of these two operations can be performed in m plus n ways. Okay. What is multiplication principle? It says as multiplication principle, if an operation can be performed in m different ways and another operation can be performed in n different ways, then both the operations can be, then these two operations can be performed in one after another in mn ways. Okay. These are the words that is given, but let us simplify this. What is addition principle? Let us take an example. Let us take an example here. What is addition principle? What is multiplication principle? What is addition principle? What is multiplication principle? Okay. What is addition principle? What is multiplication principle? Now see here, suppose I give you, okay, I will say Siri, I will give you it can be chemical bonding or molecular bonding, but I am giving mainly chicken biryani, mutton biryani. Okay. Siri can either eat, I will say Siri, I have bought two things, first you decide and eat one of the things, either of this. Okay, but not both of this, either of this. Whatever is left over, I will give to Gayatri. Okay, I will tell this. First, Siri is given the choice to select. Okay, so what I will do? You can eat either this or this. Okay, either this or this. So when we are using or, okay, what will happen? This you can eat in m ways. Okay, first you can eat the piece, then the rice or whatever. It depends on you. M ways. This you can eat in n ways. So this is m. This is n means, okay, Siri can eat chicken biryani or mutton biryani in how many ways? M plus n ways. Or means it is plus. This is what? M plus n ways. Okay, m plus n ways. So this is known as what? Addition principle. Whenever or comes, either, not both, I am not giving you both, either this or this. What is left over will give to someone else, like Gayatri, Bhavani, whoever was. Okay, so that is known as addition principle. You also want, Arsha? For you separate we will give. Okay, so this is what? M plus n. This is m plus n. So this is what? M plus n we will be using. Okay, and some people they keep asking me, you keep taking only girls' name in the class, but in the class there are more are girls. Okay, then how can I take more boys' name? I cannot hypothetically create some boys here and tell their names, no. So people who are watching, so don't question me like that. Okay, so clear? This is what? We cannot, anyway some people they don't listen class there also, we can make them sit here. Okay, no problem, leave. So this is what? Addition principle. This is addition principle. Now when I talk about multiplication principle, chicken biryani, mutton biryani, I will give to Harsha. I will tell chicken biryani you have to eat first, then you eat mutton biryani. Whether you share with Sharan or not, that is up to you. Okay, in the hostel. Okay, that is up to you. Okay, or you want to share with him or not, that doesn't matter for me. I only care whether you ate or not. That doesn't mean I don't care for you. I am telling as an example. First what you should eat? Chicken biryani, then mutton biryani, or anyway order. But you should eat what? Both of it. Okay, chicken biryani, then mutton biryani, or chicken biryani and mutton biryani. Okay, if the word and or then is coming, we will use what? Multiplication. This can be written in how many ways? M ways. This can be written in n ways. So this is what? M into n ways, that is m n ways, or also you can write it as what? N into m ways. Because multiplication is, you can write it as m into a into b, or you can also write it as b into a. Because this is not a vector here, this is a scalar quantity. When it comes to vectors, we cannot write like this. When we talk about vectors, you will understand better. So this is what? This is multiplication principle. Clear? So whenever in any question or comes, or in any scenario, if you have to decide between one or the other, but not both, that time addition principle, but you have to decide both, you have to combine both, then multiplication principle. Clear? Understood? Srinidhi, Liharika, Akshaya, Sahiti, Ritika, Bhavani, understood? Navneeta? Okay. Anusha, come to the class, don't go to biryani now. So that means what? We have to add when it comes to addition principle. Now, my example, see, suppose there is a complete, what is that? Some ghost house. There is a ghost house here. Okay, but it has 10 doors. It has 10 doors. 10 doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 9, 10. I'll tell Anusha, please get into this home. I will tell ghost house. Okay, she will get in. She is a brave girl. She will get in. Okay, whatever. Just take the example. She will get in. Okay, so for her to go, how many doors are there? 10 doors. She can take any of it. I can first door, second, third, or like that. So what I should do? She can take this door or this door or this door. R is coming. That means what? Plus. Plus. To take this door, how many ways are there? Only one way. Okay, this door, how many ways? One way. So 1 or 1 or 1. So this will be what? 1 plus 1 plus 1. How many we will get? Enter 10 ways. She can enter in how many ways? 10 ways. So the answer is what? 10. 10. Okay. So next my question is, after entering, Anusha is here. After entering, I'll ask her, please exit the ghost house. Please come out now. Please come out now, I will tell. Okay. So forget about this now. Now I will tell her, enter and exit. Enter and exit. Okay. To enter, how many doors are there? 10. To enter, how many doors are there? 10. To exit, how many doors are there? 10. Okay. To enter 10 doors, to exit 10 doors. Okay. To enter 10 doors, to exit 10 doors. Now first she will enter, then and later she will exit. Okay. Then later she will exit. So here plus should come or multiplication should come? Question. My question is, what should come? Multiplication, because these two are two separate tasks. Within the task means plus will come. Two separate tasks you are combining. Entry, then and you are coming out. Okay, you are entering into it and you are coming out. So this will become what? 10 into 10. This will become what? 100. 10 into 10, 100. Now I will tell. Now my question is, see here, Anusha, you have entered here. Okay, fine. You are here. Okay, you have to come out, but you don't have to. You should not come out from the door which you entered. You should not come out from the door which you entered. Now how many? 9 ways. For what? To come out. Total is how much? 10. See, first is, see, I am asking, my question is, to entry and exit, how many ways are there? To entry and also to exit, how many ways are there? To entry is how much? 10. Exit is how much? How it is 100? Exit is how much now? 9. So 9 into 10? 90. Understood? Understood? Got clarity now? You should not exit from the same door. So entry is 10, exit is 9. Clear? So this is what? Addition principle and multiplication principle. So this 10 is coming or this 9 is coming from what? Addition principle. This 90 is coming from what? It is coming from multiplication principle. Clear now? Understood? Any formula used? Nothing. No need to use any formula. Understood this one? This concept should be clear. Understood? Stravani, Sirisha, Stravanti, Siri? Okay. Let us take some more examples. Now, okay. See here, what we will take is, let us take what? Some numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can make a note of it along with me if you want. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers are there. These numbers, from using these numbers, I have to make a 3-digit number. Okay. Using these numbers, I have to make a 3-digit number. Okay. What is the way I should write? See, 3-digit number means 3 places. 3-digit number means 3 places. So, in this first place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers are there. Any of the 5 numbers can come. Any of the 5 numbers can come. So, any of the 5 numbers can come in this place. See here, 5 numbers are there.